camera point is up there. Okay. So, greetings and salutations. Today I'm talking about crocodilians and their differences. So, crocodilians are one of the oldest group of reptiles that are still alive today, dating back to around the time when turtles and even the first reptiles ever appeared. They're older than even the dinosaurs. But, though they are all crocodilians, there are very many differences between them. Little subtle things to quite noticeable things. So that's what I'm going to talk to you today about. I'm going to be covering the 4 different groups of crocodilians, that being caimans, alligators, crocodiles, and gharials. Not in that order. Anyways, so we're going to start off with crocodiles. Crocodiles are one of the largest groups of crocodilians. They are some of the biggest species out there of crocodilians. There are at least 13 different species of crocodiles worldwide on the planet and mainly reside in the southern hemisphere and regions near the equator. What makes crocodiles different from other crocodilians? Well, one main fact is they have sensory pits in the top of their snouts, which help them detect prey nearby as well as things moving in their area. They also are not adapted to cooler climates like their alligator counterparts. They have narrower snouts, stronger bite force than their alligator counterparts, and they also have their teeth stick out of their jaw. What happens is their upper jaw has small notches along their entire jawline. And what that does is it shows indications of where the teeth are pointing out, and the teeth line up with the jaw closing. So they actually show their teeth when their jaws are closed, unlike other crocodilians. And now we're going to explain further on to alligators. Now, alligators, anyone who lives down here in Florida knows what an alligator is, I hope. If not, it's the big scaly thing that wants to eat you sometimes. But they are 2 different species of alligator, the North American alligator and the Chinese alligator. Now, while the Chinese alligator is smaller, North American ones can get pretty big. But what makes them different from other crocodilians? Well, for one, alligators are more adapted to cooler climates, some even being able to sustain themselves in cold climates, even with ice frozen over. Alligators are also share characteristics with caimans, being that they do not have the storage or the glands or the teeth like crocodiles do. What they do have is small holes in their upper jaw and their lip that store their bottom teeth when they close their mouth. So, when their mouths are closed, their teeth aren't showing. They also lack the sensory pits. Alligators also have a wider snout compared to crocodiles and other creatures of crocodilian family. Finally, we're going to cover both caimans and gharials. Now, caimans and gharials are not as well known, at least here in North America, as our crocodile and alligator counterparts. The only one gharial species left on the planet, while caimans generally reside in South America. But each of them are very unique in their own way, some more noticeable and some less. Start with caimans. Caimans are debatably one of the most aggressive crocodilian species. They are smaller, broader, and stronger than a lot of their other counterparts. But they are not adapted to cold, and much like alligators, they store their lower teeth in their jaws. They don't have them sticking out when they close their mouth. But they have a powerful biting force, and they have jaws that specialize to what prey they're eating, so you can't necessarily debate if it's a caiman or a crocodile based on its snout. The wider snout, narrow snouts both exist in the caiman family. Now, as for gharials, gharials are one of the most unique and easily distinguishable from other crocodilians. The reason why is it's because of its distinct sexual dimorphism they have. Male gharials actually have a large bulbous bulb on the end of their snouts that you can easily see that distinct them from a male and a female. They are also one of the largest crocodilians on the planet, with teeth designed to catch and hold fish. They have long, narrow teeth. They do, however, also have the sensory glands that crocodiles have, as well as the distinct teeth sticking out of from below. They like and prevent fish from being able to escape. There are many reptiles in this world. turtles, lizards, snakes, crocodilians, we all know them. We all seen them. None grow to the size and the strength that crocodiles do and other crocodilians. They have dominated the planet and have been around for longer than mammals have even started walking. And they have conquered the planet and lasted for millions upon millions of years. Now, these guys are one of the most powerful, and I hope you guys have learned something new about these creatures. Are there any questions that you have about crocodilians that you would like answered?
So are not the caimans, the gharials, are they on the same size scale as a crocodile or an alligator?
Actually, gharials, the largest known male was recorded at about 13 feet, or actually longer and larger than most crocodile and alligator species. Crocodile being the only one able to actually compete in size, though only some species, such as the Nile and saltwater crocodiles. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, I hope you have learned something new, and thank you very much for listening. All right.